Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next comedian? Funny, funny cat, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen him here several times, seen him in Charlottesville, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together for Mr. B.Metzger!
Hi. So this happened to me. I was at a Barnes & Noble in a stall, sitting down, and a kid came into the restroom and came over to my stall and tried to open it, but it was locked because I was in there. And then he proceeded to just crawl underneath and stand there for a second. And then he just crawled back under. And I had no idea what to do. So what I did was this. Hey. I didn't know how to actually react to that, because no one tells you ever. But I did know what it felt like. I felt violated. I felt like I was reverse molested. And when I looked into his eyes, I felt like he was saying, like, no, I don't want to see your no-no place. And I was like, I don't want you to either, man. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to molest you, kid. Just go away. Don't tell anyone this happened. This whole stall is a no-no place. Could you just leave me alone, please? I don't know what... I can't go to therapy for that or anything. Like, the therapist is going to be like, show me on the doll where he wanted you to touch him. Right here. You know when they do that, they do the whole doll thing? How come the kid never goes like, well, that doll doesn't have a dick? So that happened. That's real. You know when like kids go missing and they do that thing with computers where they age the picture like 10 years so you know what they look like today? I wonder if the parents ever see that picture and they're like, whoa, never mind. We'll just make another one, thanks. I have to bring this up because it's real. This is a real thing. There's a book on Amazon.com called Cooking with Cum. And a guy has whipped together some recipes that involve semen. I swear to God. I'm going to buy it so that I can show it to people because no one ever believes it's real. They just made it up. It's true. Which means you can just publish anything now. I don't know why. First of all, okay, we have to talk about this. First of all, it's not like you have like it's not like salt, like you just have a jar and you can just teaspoon it out. You have to stop cooking and you have like 5 minutes before the flan collapses where you're like, oh, shit! Shit! So there's that. So he has measurements for the semen. How did he figure out like if it's 2 ounces or 3? Why didn't he just like go the easy route and just like, well, first you bake a pie and then you just jerk off onto it? Simple as that, lickety split. What if you don't have enough? Are you gonna be like, sorry kids, dinner's gonna be a little late tonight? Dinner's gonna be like 20 minutes late. The kids eat the cum in that joke, in that part of the joke. I felt like no one was getting it, and they just didn't want to acknowledge the fact that was what was going on. I have Did you find it? Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking real. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to be gross. A dude
There's a guy shooting
years.
cucumber
I want to see
pieces.
this. Oh, that's yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You gotta let the cucumbers sit overnight.
Holy shit!
I have enough. I mean,
He's probably here tonight. It's Ray Bullock.
it's me. I'm just trying to put it out there, get some money. I have no problem like borrowing salt from my neighbors. I don't know them. I don't know them enough to even do that. Now the internet is heckling my show. This is awesome.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm glad you acknowledge that it's real. I want to do one more before I go, and it's because I heard someone say that it's too soon. It is not too soon. And I'll tell you why. I was on the internet, and I saw a clip of the last. You guys remember the show Dinosaurs on TGI5? Not the Mama. That show was great, and it got canceled. And so I happened to see recently just the last 5 minutes of the last episode of that show. And what happens, it's so depressing. All the dinosaurs die. They all go extinct. I know. It's fucked up. And I watched it as a kid, and then I saw it again. I'm like, why wasn't I traumatized by this? It's like, so at the end of the show, it's winter time, and not the mama dinosaur little baby's like, Daddy, are we gonna be okay? And the dad's like, well, I don't know. And like looks into the camera and it pans out. And then it goes to the outside of their house and it's just snow and it's like a blizzard. And then it fades to black and everybody in the show dies. They're all dead. That is horrible. That's like if the series Friends ended with 9/11. It's that bad. That's what that is. Like everybody's dead except for Chandler, and he's like, could this be any more tragic? Thank you guys. It's been fun to go back there.
Oh shit! I gotta go home and watch Friends now. Piece of shit show just got funny for some reason. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here on a very special night. Not only have you seen some great comics, you saw Micah Bennett and White, you've seen B.Metzger, Joe Halfgay, all these wonderful. This comic on the stage, it's his last stand-up performance in Richmond, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. It is, that's not right here on the papers. I mean, it's not on Facebook, so it's not 100% true yet. But yeah, it's true, it's true. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for a guy who I have laughed at a lot. First time he went up on comedy was at 9:55. I'm gonna miss this cat. Ladies and gentlemen, J.Velez!
Always good to hear from a fan. Well, I'm going to start you guys out tonight with a question. This is kind of aimed at people in the room with glasses. When the fuck did it become socially acceptable to walk up to a complete stranger and grab the glasses off their face and continue to mock them about how blind they are and how much they can't see? Seriously, like, do you walk up to people with an oxygen tank and just like snatch that shit out of their hand? Just like, oh shit, man, this shit is awesome. Is this Bureau too? Do you walk up to people with crutches and are you just like, oh, how the fuck do you walk like that, huh? Do you go up to people in wheelchairs and say, hop up for a sec, Wheels, I'm gonna take this bitch for a spin? Seriously, if I go to a party one more time and some girl's like, let me try on your glasses, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and hope it gets me laid. I recently broke up with my girlfriend. Alright, I recently got dumped by my girlfriend. And that shit sucks. but not nearly as much as the shitty advice that you get from your friends afterwards. Like your guy friends, at least my guy friends, they're like, hey man, don't worry about it. Other fish in the sea, you just need to go out and pick up some chicks. Then I have to explain to them that this doesn't really go out and pick up chicks. Liner note, ladies, if I come up to you and explain Street Fighter tactics, please just humor me. But my friends that are girls are like even worse because they just say, oh Jason, don't worry. Girls love a guy with a sense of humor. They love a guy with a sense of humor. Yeah, go ahead and explain that to the calluses on my shaft. And like getting back in the dating world is kind of hard. Like I realize I'm kind of picky. Like I got this thing for redheads, but trying to find a hot redhead is like trying to find a decently cooked meal in a battered woman's shelter. Like it just doesn't work. Yeah, it's hard getting play when you look like the bastard child of Woody Allen and Lisa Loeb. All right, I'm not the only one with it. Now that's what I call 90s CD. But yeah, so as a result, I ended up eating my Johnson like a dog at Michael Vick's house. That's how that joke has to end. I play games, not stupid shitty games like board games, but like fun word games, like would you rather toss over salad or throw Dr. Phil a handski? Or which G.I. Joe would you go gay for? Because mine's Destro, because I want to see if his knob is all shiny. But what's gotten us as of late is which breakfast cereal mascot is most likely to be a pedophile? And now I know what you're thinking right out of the gates, Tony the Tiger, neckerchief, Boy Scout, pedophile. It's wrong. Fred from Scooby-Doo had a neckerchief and he wasn't a pedophile, he was just a dick. The not Lucky Charms, the fucking Trix Rabbit, like, it seems like he's up to no good, but given the state of public schools nowadays, those kids probably outright stole his cereal and deserve whatever punishment comes their way. Count Chocula, he's black, he's into fat chicks. The captain always seems so seedy, but I think it's like something really more innocent. Like he's just trying to regale the children of the great tales of the breakfast wars and how there used to be 4 Rice Krispies elves. God damn it, Christopher P. Elf was a good man. But I ended up settling on the Lucky Charms leprechaun because he's always luring kids in the woods, with promises of his magic charms, and then they wrestle him down to the ground and he sprays magic milk all over him and shit. Whatever gets him off. So I play board games, and I'm a fun guy. I like to play board games. But not just for entertainment, but to teach me a lesson. Like case in point, Chutes and Ladders taught me that life is full of ups and downs, and pictures of injured children are always funny. Twister taught me never to get in between gravity and a fat kid. Clue taught me just how easy it would be to murder a member of my family and get away with it. Mousetrap taught me that it's way cheaper to hire an exterminator versus throwing a bowling ball in your fucking bathtub and seeing what happens. And guess who taught me how to identify my rapist in a lineup? Does anybody else get weirded out when you go into a house for the first time and Chris Hansen pops out and the first thing on your mind is a 3-way? I recently started to think about starting a Bad Fish cover band, except I couldn't think of the name, so I decided to settle on Grow the Fuck Up, Brad Nowell's Dead. I really like that joke.
Me too!
I recently started convincing myself that my life is more and more like a sitcom. Because I was raised by a conservative Hispanic man and a liberal crazy white mom, so my life kind of feels like I Love Lucy a little bit. And then I literally moved from the city to the country to a subdivision called Green Acres. But what's gotten me recently, I'm starting to feel like my life is like the Flintstones, because every time I smoke pot, I feel like my appliances are talking shit behind my back. A buddy of mine recently had a baby, And I don't know if you guys know how annoying that shit is, but it's terrible. Like, he's constantly like sending me pictures on Facebook, like I give a shit about when he walks. And finally I got fed up with it, so the last picture that he sent me, I commented underneath it, yeah, I'd hit that. And it's great, because now not only do I not have to see the kid, but I have to stay 500 feet away at all times. And I get to introduce myself to the neighbors. Thank you, Cafe Diem.
Alright. If we keep this shit up, we're going to be here until tomorrow. We got to keep the show rolling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, real quick before we keep the show moving, we got a couple of celebrities in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the cast of Mystery Dinner Playhouse, Sept, and for Murder right over here. Also, give it up for the lovely lady Beth right over there, who's in the Orgasmic Rush of Lust, Richmond's Rocky Horror Picture Showcast at both cinemas every other weekend. Go out and see college students in their underwear. It's always fun. Woo! Good times. Good times! Yeah, having a good time in this cavalcade of comedy. You're about to have even a better time, ladies and gentlemen. Next comic coming to the stage is a member of the Fool's Day Comedy Troupe, also a funny guy, also a good friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Mr. J.Reaves!
How you guys doing? Woo! Alright. Do you guys remember the first time you heard your parents cuss? Guess not. Okay. Fuck! God! Okay, the first time my mom cussed, we were on the way to Fuddruckers. And instead of saying Fuddruckers, she said, "Run faggots." Mom, you were... can't believe you, Mom. So, I've been looking at a lot of tranny porn recently. And, it confuses me, because I don't know if I'm, like, gay, or straight, or... Okay. I guess you could say I'm in a transitional phase. Thank you. Hey guys, how come Cold Stone isn't on Facebook? Because they don't have an ice cream social network. It's a new one. Okay, so if I got a sex change and then mutilated my penis and turned it into a vagina,
You'd be a pretty girl.
but okay, we'll talk later. And before they did that, I saved a bottle of my own semen. And then when I had a vagina and ovaries, I inseminated myself, and I had the baby. Do you think it'd be mutated in some way?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I thought that would work. It's conceptual. The shitty part is I never even thought about saying that, and it just came out, and I just bleed shitty puns just all fucking day. But I'm single. Yeah, fucking believe it, guys. People are worried about girls who smoke. I say I don't mind girls who smoke. I'm not looking for anything long term. If I say pillow in a conversation, I'm either talking about the cushion or jerking off while on Xanax. Incest jokes won't work. Hey, what?
Yes.
I'm just kidding, dude. I don't give a shit about you. Just kidding. If you're with Laura, I was just fucking with him. Oh, God damn. If I ever had kids, I decided today I'm not gonna buy them their yearbook, and said I'm going to make them steal a phone book and get everything signed. And every fucking signature! Oh, God. Don't ever play strip air hockey with a stripper. Because they have more experience, I don't know. So, I went to New England. I like the old stuff better. As soon as they came to America, they kind of sold out and started sucking dick. So, that was, alright. Well, okay, I'm about to get out here. I just want to tell you guys, I found a lump in my cheek, and my friends think it's herpes. I'm pretty sure it's cancer, thank you. So it's right here. It's not a joke. But I made a list of things I want to do before I die of cancer. And number one is I want to nair both of my ex-girlfriend's cats. And number two is I want to go to the state fair and have my dad not forget me for the third time accidentally. And J.Reaves. Thanks, guys.
J.Reaves, everybody, don't break up with that man, especially if you have pets. That'll be bad. Here's who we kill. I was at the bar getting drinks. It's been a bad skinny bean. Real quick, you, the lady drinking her beer right now, could you come up here for a second, please? Come on up here. Yes, you. Yes, you. It's okay. Nothing bad. You didn't screw up. I was just cussing somebody who was talking during the show, and she looked at me like, why is this man so angry? And she is absolutely adorable. Isn't this woman just absolutely beautiful, gorgeous? So here's what I did. I got you a shot. No, the reason I got you a shot is because it's obvious you have not made a lot of wrong decisions, and I'm trying to help you do that right now. All right, so... And if you have made a lot of wrong decisions, I'm hoping by getting you partially drunk, you'll make one and I'll be a part of it. All right, here we go. Shoot it. Come on. Awesome. I feel a restraining order coming on. Oh, wow, fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your next comic, S.Howze!
Steve! Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm S.Howze! I'll tell you something, a couple things about myself. Grew up in New Hampshire, so only black kid in New Hampshire. So basically my childhood, it was a one part bake sales and one part please stop touching my hair. One of my goals in life is to become rich enough to be on MTV Cribs and have a whorehouse plus a moon bounce, which I will christen Jumping Jacks. And I work at Food Line. Clearly the most defining part of my personality. And so at Food Line, you meet a lot of old people. And man, oh man, old people are depressing. Because they come through your line and they're like, I don't know how to use this. Okay, it's backwards? I don't know. I'm going to write several checks. So they go ahead and do that. You know, it's so hard when you get my age. And me, being the helpful gentleman that I am, I think, how can I help this elderly person? I'm like, you know, ma'am, a lot of things are hard now, I bet, huh? I'm just gonna go ahead and give you one of my business cards. I do euthanasia. It'll be classy when I'll picture, yeah.
well, what can you do? I mean, they're old and set in their old ways, but times are changing. Like, you know how people are always like, used to watch MTV when they used to play videos? You guys remember that? Yeah. No, you really don't though, because you're all, I mean, a good portion of you are 20-somethings, and I remember Daria, Beavis and Butthead, Stifler and Ollie, Singled Out, Road Rules, Real World. What I'm saying is, you don't really want to wait around for 12 hours to watch one music video. That's why they got rid of it, because you have an iPhone. Like, I've seen people TiVo through field goal kicks. Nobody's waiting around for TRL anymore. Stupid Carson Daly had sex with Tara Reid. I wanted to do that when I was 12. But, yeah. You know, what I like to think about is the fact that thugs don't know how to relay shit to people. Like, if you hear a thug that says he's gonna go fight somebody, you pretty much be sure that they're like gonna go do something gay with said person. Because they'll like walk up on you. Hey yo, you see Darren anytime soon? Like, cause that dude, he just tried to jerk me. He jerked me over a couple dollars, man. Like, I'm trying to track him down and touch him. He's getting touched. I'm gonna touch him. All right? I'm saying, I'm nice with my hands. He's about to find out. Then you catch up with him, and you know, the situation is played out. So Darren, like, I caught him, right? But he had his boys with him, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You owe me what you owe me, dog. And then they tried to jump me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tried to jump me, like, left, right, tried to come at me. And I'm saying, I'm beating him off, right? I'm beating this dude off, I'm beating this guy off. I'm leaving this dude soaking wet because I beat him off so hard, dog. For real. You know what? Straight up, I had to go to my trunk, you know what I'm saying, where I keep the work. I had to grab my tool, pulled it out, spraying all over him. Saying I left him soaking wet, dripping. Cool, man. I'm just gonna have the mozzarella sticks, actually. But, you know, I just like to tell you one more thing. Reality shows are awful, and Johnny Cake plus 8 is goddamn awful. And I'm just gonna come out with my own reality show. You'll see it on TLC. And it's going to be called Henry and Marcia Grow a Disfiguring Face Tumor. And I understand your skepticism, right? Because it will start off slow, but by the end of the season, it will grow on you. I'm just saying. All right, everybody, that's my time. No more fun.
We gotta keep it going. Some of us have to be in court in the morning. Alrighty.